Let me guess. You've tried cooking vegetables before and they turned out mushy, bland, or just okay. And you told yourself, you know what? I'm just not a veggie person. But wait a minute. What if I told you it's not the vegetables? It's your technique. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why your vegetables aren't turning out the way you want. And the 3 secret sauté methods I want to teach you that will make your vegetables taste better than any restaurant you've ever been to. I'm Chef Brian, and this is where beginners turn frustration into flavor. Now let's turn your sauté game all the way up. Now, if you've ever said, I don't like vegetables, this video might change your mind forever. Today, as I mentioned, we're going to master the art of sautéing vegetables the right way. And trust me, once you taste them, you will never look at soggy, bland vegetables the same ever again. Okay? Now, we've already prepped some beautiful vegetables here. We have some zucchini, some red bell pepper, some yellow squash, and some mushrooms. Okay, simple ingredients and big flavor coming your way. Check this out. Now, the pan that we're using is a stainless steel, what we normally would call, also referred to as a chicken fryer, but any good sauté pan will work just fine, okay? Now, here's where the magic really starts. It's the fat and the heat, all right? Well, today we're gonna be using 2 kinds of fat, all right? We're gonna be using extra virgin olive oil and unsalted butter. About 3 tablespoons of each, all right? And we're gonna add them to the pan and just let them kind of melt together, become one in harmony, listen to that beautiful sizzle, okay? Now here's the thing about cooking. It's not about perfection. It's about confidence. Most people mess up their veggies because they don't understand the simple fundamentals, right? And that's why I wrote this blueprint, this ebook, it's downloadable ebook, that literally breaks everything down for you step by step, okay? You can find a link to the description, a link to the video, rather, in the description box below. It will literally fast track your kitchen confidence, all right? Now, our fats are hot and they're ready, and now it's time to bring in all of our vegetables. Now, here's tip number 1. As soon as the vegetables hit the pan, now remember, vegetables are 90% water, all right? And what we want to do is we want to release, okay, that water so the flavor can get in and start the nice browning process. And then how do we do that? We do that with salt, all right? And not just for taste. Salt actually pulls the water out, helping the veggies to caramelize. Make sense? All right. So don't be shy. Season generously, all right, with kosher salt and cracked black pepper. Now from here, you can kind of freestyle a little bit if you want, all right? Add fresh garlic, dried herbs, thyme, oregano, whatever you love, okay? But honestly, just salt and simple cracked black pepper is literally more than enough to start, okay? Now we want to keep the burner at a medium high, all right? Let the veggies cook for about 3 minutes. Don't stir too much, right? Let that color build. And now once the veggies are nice and soft, but still vibrant and crunchy, boom, we're on our way. Now, step number 2, we want to boost the flavor and elevate our dish. And today, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of chicken stock or bouillon, all right? We're going to add 1 tablespoon of honey, and we're going to add 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar glaze, okay? And if you don't have the glaze, you can use regular red wine vinegar. Okay, this combination creates a beautiful balance of sweet and savory, okay? And we want to let that all reduce down for about 20 minutes. Now, look at the bright colors. Look at the glossy finish. Boy, if you could, the aroma is unbelievable. This is exactly what vegetables should look like. They're still crisp and still full of life. Now here's tip number 3. Serve immediately. And then use the pan sauce at the bottom to drizzle over the top before plating. Now, whether it's grilled chicken that you're having, or a steak, or maybe a piece of fish, these vegetables will turn any meal into a complete celebration. They're seasoned perfectly. They're all intact. The vitamins are all there. I promise you. Even if you are a veggie hater, if you try this in this technique, you will not be disappointed. All right? Use these 3 essential tips like a pro, and you will become a vegetable eating pro. Trust me. There will be people out there saying, oh my gosh, what did you do to make these vegetables so amazing? I've never had vegetables like this. All right? Just try this method just once, okay? And I promise it will become your go-to every time. And by the way, don't forget, if you want, grab your ebook, okay? A link in the description box is below. It will teach you all kinds of techniques that will raise your cooking and kitchen confidence and make you a better cook immediately. All right? Until next time, I am Chef Brian. And remember, as always, eat well and stay healthy.